What is going on, my nerds? Welcome back to JD's Nerdverse. We are doing a prediction video today for the Rock Snake Pokemon Onix. He is Rock Ground type. He is also known as the Rock Snake Pokemon. And, yeah, it's there's not a lot to this Pokemon, so we'll just dive right into the stats. The stats for this Pokemon are HP is 35, 45 is the attack, defense is 160, special is 30, and speed is 70. And that's it. There's no evolution to this. At least on Gen 1 and Gen 2, it does evolve into Steelix. Some things about this Pokemon, we do have some good variety of resistances we have. But the biggest one we have is our weaknesses. We have weakness to grass, we have weakness to water. I think fighting type is also a weakness, so we got our work cut out for us with this. And water is 4-time weak, so Misty is going to be a really big challenge with this Pokemon. We do have some saving grace in the fact that we were in what's called a medium fast growth rate, where early we have like a medium growth rate, which is slow, but later in the game it gets faster because we need less experience to level up, which may be helpful because we're going to have to get the high level because our move pool is garbage. We have level 1 we get tackle, level 1 we also get screech. We don't start at level 1, we start at level 5, but that's what we start the game with, tackle and screech. 35 base power for tackle, 95% accurate, and then screech lowers the opposition's defense by 1 stage. We also get Bind at level 15. Bind is like Wrap, but it's probably way less accurate. 15 power, 75 accuracy, 20 power points. So maybe just the fact that we have another move will be helpful, but I think we're going to have to get to level 19 before you can beat Brock, because then we'll have Rock Throw. Bind and Tackle are both normal type, so Brock will resist us. Now the upside is we're also going to resist Brock because he doesn't have any rock moves. So that's kind of a saving grace here, but we're gonna have to get I think we have to get to level 19 to beat Brock. And level 25 we get Rage. I'm sorry, let me go over Rock Throw and how amazingly horrible it is. It's 50 base power, but with our stab, because it's a rock type, it's 75 base power, and it's 85% accurate. That is just god awful. It feels like it's more than 85% when you play through with it. It really does. And we also only have 15 power points, so we're going to miss a lot, and we're going to use up our power points pretty quick, so not exactly the greatest move in the world. At level 25, we get Rage, which is 20 base power, 100% accurate. We're never going to use it. At level 33, we get Slam, 80 base power, 75% accurate. Never going to use it. And then at level 43, we get Harden, which will help us initiate the Badge Boost glitch. Okay, so let us move on to our TM moveset, see if there's anything here that's going to save this Pokemon from having the worst playthrough possible. We do get some pretty good moves. Saving is a little bit of saving grace here. So, Body Slam, we get Body Slam is 85 base power, 100% accurate. We can get that about a third of the way through the game. We also can get Earthquake and Dig. Earthquake and Dig are 100 base power, 100% accurate moves. Dig takes 2 turns, but also Dig helps us outside of battle, so that's why it's very useful. And Earthquake is 100 base power, it's our most powerful move we can learn. And it does it in 1 move. It doesn't take 2 turns like Dig. So, very useful, very helpful. It also is Stab, so it's 150 base power, and so is Dig. Mimic will probably come in handy later in the game. Double Team is outlawed. Bide will help early, so we have an extra move. Self-Destruct, not very helpful. Skull Bash would be great if it was 1 turn, but it's not, it's 2, so we leave ourselves susceptible to being hit, that's why I don't like it. Rest, I've never used it in the playthrough, probably won't use it in this one. Explosion, we can't use that. Same with Self-Destruct. If we do that, we faint and we have to restart the battle anyway. Rock Slide is actually a very good move we have because it's 75% accurate. It's a rock type move, and I'm sorry, it's 90% accurate, 75 base power. And with our stab, you'll add in like 37.5, so we got a 113 base power move. This is very helpful for a rock type or ground type because now we can actually hit birds and flying Pokemon. We can get Substitute if we want to. We're not going to, but we can. And we can also get Strength. We're not going to, but we can. So there is some saving grace in this Pokemon when it comes to its level up, or a TM moveset. Level up moveset is hot garbage. The only level up move I think we're going to have past a certain point in the game is probably going to be Harden. So the end game moves look like Harden, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and maybe Body Slam. And then Mimic will probably have to help with one of those depending on the battle. But as I'm looking through this, the early part of the game is going to be tough, but let's go over the rules before I get into that. The rules for the playthrough: we can only use Onix in battle, we can use other Pokemon for HMs, and to catch Pokemon for HMs. Rule number 2 is no running clock with 3 exceptions. The first rule is Lieutenant Surge's Gym. Second one is we get a little over encumbered, we can pause the timer, sell some stuff, do some errands. that aren't inducive to the plot. And third is, if we need to, we can go to the Rocket Game Corner, sell some stuff, buy some stuff. It just takes a lot of time to do that because in Gen 1 you can only buy 50 coins at one time. Okay, and then the last two rules, rule number 3 is no glitches. The only one allowed is badge boost because we can't actually help that. If someone leers us, we can't help it. However, we can definitely help the Pokédoll glitch, and we can definitely help using the Misty glitch. We don't use either one of those. We can only use badge boost. And also no items in battle other than I have loosened up and set ethers because if I forget to do one for a battle, I don't think the Pokemon should be punished for my negligence. Okay? Let's go back to, well, before I do that, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You get videos like this all the time. And also, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It's JD's Nerdverse and JD's _nerd_verse. And it really helps out the channel if you hit that notification button. Now let's go to the prediction actual part. So, you look at this playthrough, you gotta get to level 19 to get by Brock. With consistency. I think we could probably get by him earlier with some luck, but I'd rather just be consistent. So you gotta do that to get by Brock consistently. You also, we're gonna have issues with the second gym. Second and fourth gym in this game are gonna be really tricky. The second gym is Misty. Misty is 4 times, we have a 4 times weakness to her. And she has good AI, so she's going to use Water Gun every time. She's going to use Water Gun. She might use X Defend once, but Water Gun and Bubble Beam are going to be her go-to move. She's not going to use Tackle. She's not going to do that. She's going to go right for the kill every time. And we're not going to be able to take a lot of damage. We have high defense, but Water is considered special in Gen 1. So, we're going to have to be higher leveled. We're going to have to get some moves that hopefully we can just one-shot her, like Body Slam or Dig would be the 2 moves that might do this. So we'll see. This is a Pokemon that we do have Stab, so Dig will be a lot more effective than it would for most Pokemon. But that is going to be really tricky. I know about this now, so I played through with Geodude, and Geodude I had to keep going out and getting more fights and going back. So this time I'm just going to fight everything I can up until the point of fighting Misty, because there's really not a way to mitigate this. You have to get by Misty. She is a big obstacle in the game if you don't overcome her. You can't progress through the game. She really can't. I don't have to fight Lieutenant Surge. I don't even have to fight Erica when it's time to fight Erica. I can skip over that. But I have to fight Misty. You cannot use Cut until you fight Misty. Misty is a big part of the game you have to complete. So that's going to be the tricky part. Now, I think after Misty, the game will open up a little bit because I can do other things before having to fight these battles I know that are going to be tough. So my goal here, really, I really can't gauge how long it's going to take. I just hope it's not going to be over 2 hours. But Onix, its stats are what they are. We're not going to get an evolution that fixes, boosts everything. Or we got decent moves, like I said, Body Slam, Earthquake Dig, one of the 2 of them all the time, and Rock Throw. So we're going to have some good things, but we're also going to have some bad things. So, but that's my video. Thank everyone for watching. Just so you know the schedule. Mondays, all my main videos release at 1. I usually do a short around 10 or 11, and another short around somewhere between 5 and 6. Okay, so all my videos are at 1. So prediction videos are on Monday, Lord of the Rings videos are on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I have open for whatever I want. Sometimes I do a ranking video. There's a bunch of other things as well, but I might do that. And then Thursdays I wanted to do top 10s, but I haven't got around to them yet. So if you're looking forward to some top 10 lists for, like, Star Wars movies or Batman movies or Disney movies, whatever, I will probably have a list for that. And Fridays obviously is the playthrough. So don't forget to check out the video on Friday. Comment down below what do you think is going to happen. And this has been JD's Nerdverse. I want to thank everyone for watching. Have a good day and see ya.